After the great flood, the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, came forth from the ark. From Shem, a lineage continued, leading to Terah. Terah was the father of 3 sons, Abraham, Noah, and Haran. Haran, in turn, became the father of Lot. One day, Jehovah spoke to Abraham, giving him a profound command. "Go from your country, your relatives, and your father's house," he instructed. Abraham was to journey to the land that I will show you. This was a call to leave all that was familiar. Jehovah then made a magnificent promise. "I will make of you a great nation," he declared. "And I will surely bless you and make your name famous, so that you shall be a blessing." The promise extended even further. "All the families of the earth shall ask for themselves a blessing like your own." Abraham, in faith, set out as Jehovah had commanded him. His nephew, Lot, went with him on this momentous journey. Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. He took Sarah, his wife, and Lot, his brother's son, along with all their possessions. Their destination was the land of Canaan, a place yet unknown to them. Abraham passed through the land, arriving at a place called Shechem. Here stood the ancient oak of Mamre. It was there that Jehovah appeared to Abraham once more. "To your children will I give this land," he affirmed. In response to this divine appearance, Abraham built an altar to Jehovah. It was a place of worship and remembrance. From Shechem, Abraham moved to the hill near Bethel. He pitched his tent with Bethel on one side and Ai on the other. There, too, he built an altar to Jehovah. It was a sacred place where he offered his prayers and devotion. Abraham had become exceedingly wealthy, possessing much cattle, silver, and gold. Lot, who traveled with him, also had many flocks, herds, and tents. The land, however, was not rich enough to support both their vast possessions. A quarrel arose between Lot's herdsmen and Abraham's herdsmen. Abraham, seeking peace, spoke to Lot. "I beg of you, let there be no quarrel between me and you," he urged. "Nor between my herdsmen and yours, for we are relatives." He offered Lot a choice. "Is not the whole land before you? I beg of you, separate yourself from me. If you go to the left, then I will go to the right," Abraham proposed. "Or if you go to the right, then I will go to the left." Lot looked about and saw the plain of the Jordan. As far as Zoar, it was well watered everywhere, like a garden of Jehovah. So Lot chose for himself all the valley of the Jordan. He lived in the cities of the plain, and moved his tent as far as Sodom. However, the men of Sodom were very wicked. They sinned greatly against Jehovah. After Lot had gone away from him, Jehovah spoke to Abraham again. "Lift up your eyes and look from the place where you are," he commanded. "Northward, southward, eastward, and westward, for all the land that you see I will give to you and to your children forever." Jehovah promised an innumerable offspring. "I will make them as many as the dust of the earth." So that if a man can count the dust of the earth, then your children may also be counted. "Rise, walk through the length and breadth of the land," Jehovah instructed. "For I will give it to you." Then Abraham moved his tent and lived in the oak grove of Mamre, which is in Hebron. There, he built yet another altar to Jehovah. Jehovah also appeared to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre. Abraham was sitting at the entrance of his tent in the heat of the day. As he looked up, 3 men stood there before him. As soon as he saw them, he ran from his tent to meet them. He bowed to the ground and said, "Sirs, if you are willing to do me a favor, do not, I beg of you, pass by your servant. Since you have come to your servant, let a little water be brought, that you may wash your feet, and lie down under the tree. And let me bring some food, that you may refresh yourselves, afterward you may go on your way." They replied, "Do as you have said." Abraham hastened to Sarah's tent and said, "Make ready quickly 4 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes." He also ran to the herd and took a calf that was tender and good. He gave it to the servant, who prepared it quickly. Then Abraham took curd and milk, with the calf he had prepared, and served them. He waited on them under the tree while they ate. Then they said to him, "Where is your wife?" He said, "There, within the tent." One of them said, "I will surely return to you about 9 months from now, and then, Sarah your wife shall have a son."